Two Scots exploring mountains, big castles and old stones, beautiful roads and rivers, life's adventures together, side by side, hand in hand.
Hi guys.
Oh, hello.
We're here in the van and we just thought that we'd stick the camera on and have a bit of a conversation about what's been going on with us, because
Update.
a wee update, because the videos that we've been putting out were actually filmed last year in September and October, so
Prior to becoming grandparents.
yes, prior to becoming grandparents, which we now have, my beautiful wee grandson. And we had a lot of van problems.
We had the amber light of death.
Basically we had a situation where the van went into limp mode with a flashing engine management light, and it turned out that it was the air intake system. What, that's a big system!
A lot of components.
As we
in that
found out,
system.
went from one end of that system to the other end. Eventually, now it was months later, we found out that it was the actuator. I think that's the first time I've said that right.
That is the first time you said that right. Normally you say accumulator.
Accumulator, because
the actuator on the turbo.
Aye, the actuator. And so that was that, and we're off and we're running again, and we were like, right, okay, we'll get back into filming. And we had one day where a couple of days where we went away and we went back to South Meadows, which was the first place that we went to for Derek's birthday again.
Aye, we never filmed that.
Sorry about the noise, that's rubber making slurpy noises.
Sits there quiet.
Sits there quiet, aye, and then a second we put it on. But aye, she's, so the van then broke again.
Aye, we got 150 miles out of it, and then the engine management light came on again.
Flashing again, and we thought, oh, here we go again, it's the same hang. But it turned out this time it was an injector 4 system. And that took us 5 weeks to work out. We changed the loom, the connector, the injector, and it still wasn't working, so we were for a minute worried that it was the ECU driver. But it turns out that having a Mercedes is just really picky. Didn't bother getting aftermarket stuff for them.
No.
That's what I would say. Our 2007, if you try to put in an aftermarket on it, the ECU does not like that at all.
No, it doesn't like it.
So there's no cutting corners, unfortunately, when it comes to parts for this, we've realised. We've tried a couple now.
Luckily for us, we've got a Mercedes dealership like 20 minutes away from us.
Well, 10 minutes away.
Aye, so we're always good for parts.
So it's not a problem, but we do have to we've put a couple of aftermarket parts on and it's just not worked, and then when we've put OEMs on them, they've worked. So lesson learned, it just is picky and it needs Mercedes parts, or at least Bosch.
Aye.
That's what we've been up to since October. Really, we've pretty much been off the road, but we've also, because we've been off the road, we've came to the conclusion that our channel name, originally Captain Caffeinated, probably doesn't really read us and what we want for the channel anyway.
No, it doesn't. I think Captain Caffeinated gives the impression that this is purely just a channel about having a van and going and camping and wild camping and van life as such. And I think it doesn't reflect us as who we are, because we found that when the van was off the road, we felt like, oh well, we can't film and we can't make content, and that's not what we wanted for a channel. We wanted the channel to be a video log of our life as adults for our kids, for when we're not here in the future and our kids and grandkids can look
back and find out what we did and what we're like. And I just think that's a nice thing that we're missing for some family members of ours that aren't here anymore.
I mean, I think that was the big thing. I lost my dad a couple of years ago, and one of the things that I never had was any videos of him when he was younger. No footage of him on holidays or doing things with him and my mum, and we felt that was lacking.
Well, now that we've got the technology to do it, it's a lot easier than what it
Oh,
was
of course,
for us
aye.
when we were younger and stuff. So now's the right time to do it, and it's easy to do it. So that's what we're doing. Moving forward, the channel is Two Scots Exploring, because me and Derek, that's what we do. When we're not in the van, because we're not always in the van, we can be in the car, and we like going to old graveyards and old ruins. And
I think also as well, we didn't always take the van on holiday. Sometimes we go in a car and we'll
Aye.
stay in a log cabin or an Airbnb, or we didn't always.
Aye, we didn't
always have
the van.
just the van.
And then also, every time that the van was going to be off the road, it would mean that we weren't filming in and we weren't doing it. And we started to feel really like we were stopping doing what we usually do as a couple, as entertainment, and that's to go around these places. But we felt like because we had called it Camped and Caffeinated and it was about the van, then really when it came down to it, we were finding we were just sitting in the house when it was like broken. And we weren't actually doing it, and we were just getting annoyed with the fact that the van wasn't working because we couldn't do anything. So we've changed that up, and the channel's now Two Scots Exploring, which I think works better for us. So there's been some big changes
That's all right.
in our life. Like Derek says, we became grandparents, so the last 12 weeks I've been pretty busy with that. And then the broken van. Between the broken van and looking after Toby, or seeing Toby, that's his name, by the way.
Aye, that's who he is.
See Toby. We doing that. We've just not had any time to do anything. So we are planning, or we're hoping for the channel to add a lot more of the stuff that me and Derek like to do, which is standing stones, castles, ruins, kirkyards. We really quite like going to them, and not making it as much about if we're not in the van, we're not doing anything. And it would be nicer for us, every time that this van is done now that it's old, to have places to go and to not just be focused on the van, because I think it's drove us crazy in the last 5 months.
It really has. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got to say to yourself, well, I mean, it's a 20-year-old van with 200,000 miles on the clock. It's not always going to be on the road. I mean, that's the thing. These cars and vans are great, but they break down. Everybody tells you, it'll constantly break down. As a mechanic, you're aware that vehicles break down constantly, and that's just part and parcel of owning any vehicle.
Aye.
And I think that by limiting the channel purely to just van content, when the van is off the road, we've not got any content. So the changeover just suits us better.
And it's going to be more genuine and authentic for us, for you just to see us, whether we're in the car, we're in the van, on a train, on a bus, walking.
Definitely not on a
whichever.
plane.
Don't know on planes. I didn't do planes.
You did
That's
do
a
planes.
no-no. You'll never see that footage.
Aye, you will never be on a plane.
That's not going to happen. But aye, this was just like a wee catch up. We've actually done some improvements to the van, but for what I'm aware, you've not really seen much of the van on the channel anyway.
No, there's not been a lot.
There's not been a lot of internal van footage on the YouTube channel, so I might do
a van tour.
a van tour at some point. We have done quite a bit to it since we got it. We've finally got to the point now where we feel like we're happy enough to just now enjoy it and stop working on it, if you can say that you stop working on it.
I don't ever think you can.
And also, our van was called Freddy's, or we used to call it Wee Joby, which is basically Derek's dad's sort of nickname. We sort of feel like since we called it Wee Joby, it's had quite a lot of problems.
Yeah, he's had a lot of character.
So we made
influence.
the decision that we are changing the name of the van, and it's now going to be called Rowan. So it means
Like a rowan tree.
Aye, like a rowan tree, which is meant to mean strength, durability, all the things that really we want
In a van.
in a van. Aye. So now we've got to christen it Rowan, and also christen us Two Scots Exploring with River. Obviously,
River,
can't
aye.
forget about River.
Gosh, he'll not be forgotten about.
So aye, this is just it's just a wee short video just to catch everybody up, and maybe in the future when people are watching YouTube videos and looking back and thinking, wait a minute, why was it Captain Caffeinated? This video might come up and they might be able to explain to people the name change, why we changed it, what's going on in our lives, and that's really it, eh?
Aye, basically.
And then hopefully this year we're going to do a lot more exploring, a lot more adventures.
I mean, I think last year there was a lot of the year taken up by actually renovating the van and kitting it out, and then it wasn't until sort of summer and into
It was really summer before we got
got
going
on the road, and then it went down at the beginning of November. So
that's really it. Hopefully you'll see a lot more videos of the things that me and Derek like doing, and see us in our real life and what we actually do for entertainment.
And let me show you my latest toy. Got this for my birthday, which was...
It was Derek's birthday on the 3rd of February. I mean, I'm not sure when this is coming out, but it'll probably be maybe March, or it could be the end of February actually that this video comes out. Or the beginning of March. But a few weeks back it was Logan's my son, Derek's birthday, and I got him
a drone.
I got him a DJI drone.
So we're now going to be able to get drone footage of the nice places that we're going,
ruins and stuff
graveyards,
like that,
old churches. So we now have a drone for the channel, so hopefully we'll see some drone footage. It might not be great drone footage to begin with, but once you get the hang of it,
you've got to get used to it. Now what we're filming on is different. For my birthday, which isn't until May. It's not until May 1st, May Day, but we just thought we'd get it for this new channel name, new vibe to everything.
New style.
So I got a DJI Pocket for my birthday, and this is now the new
wide-angled lens.
New footage that you'll be seeing, which we do think is better than trying to... It's the mirroring and everything on a phone. It's no... And didn't get me wrong, iPhones nowadays, they record brilliant, but... and the footage on them is great. Pictures great. Sounds usually quite good, but... We decided that if we are going to get really good footage for this channel, that we needed to upgrade what we've got. So this is the new footage.
You're a pest. You're not supposed to jump. You've got to stare back.
So I think that's it. Let's keep this short. Just a quick update. What's going on? What's been happening? In case MD's thinking, wait a minute, these videos that I'm watching are like still autumn last year. So anyway, that's it. Ain't nothing else to add.
I don't think so. I think that's about it. But just hopefully thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the new channel and the new content.
Well, it's not a new channel.
No, new channel name, sorry.
And hopefully you'll get some of the footage. I would like... We've actually got some people worldwide.
I've got a few worldwide subscribers now,
so thanks for that. It's nice to know that people are coming and enjoying what they're watching. So thanks for that, and thanks for your comment. So next time you see us, I actually think we've got plans. There's a couple of kirks or graveyards close to where we live, and we've really been wanting to go there and have a look. And we've never actually, as much as we've lived next to them for 20 years, we've never actually been. So I think the next few videos that you get might be
local stuff.
Might be some local stuff, some Commonwealth graves. And
I mean, I think the beauty about the borders, the Scottish borders, there's so much history here. There's so many ruins and old churches.
We've got so much that we haven't actually been able to go to and see ourselves. So hopefully we'll be taking you along to see that soon. So that's all for now.
Aye.
So I'll speak to you later then, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you can, please. It does help.
It does.
Right, okay guys. Bye.
Bye.
Scots Exploring.